and that of anti-rural resources. The golden deeds of the sponsors and the humanitarian acts and services of the volunteers need no prayer because God has already blessed them bountifully.
Union. The woman less privileged come maybe and no fun and when we look at the Ibom, the worth of this Ibom, if we were to go to the hospital on Ibom maybe we were going but then they go for we don't done it ODU in Jesus Christ.
The 2015 ORON Development Union USA Medical Mission at ORON Government Area ended with 545 patients and beneficiaries. At the HTC unit, about 220 patients tested and 208 negative, while 12 positive. There is still hope for our nation to go zero and HIV/AIDS status. More sensitization and orientation must be done. The 2015 Medical Mission has come up more advancingly with innovation, improvement, development and high performance as well as efficient delivery. These are the innovations for this year's medical mission. At every location, the halls were well arranged with chairs for decorum and in some locations with canopies. At the eye screening unit, the screening was quite intensive, manned by professionals. They were ophthalmologists, ophthalmic opticians who studied and treated the eye diseases. The people's eyes were examined and glasses were suitably recommended. Another innovation in this year's medical mission was EVD infrared test screening. Although the World Health Organization declared Nigeria Ebola-free on October 20 last year, but none of member staff or volunteer came to ORON Nation to ascertain that. But ORON Development Union USA Medical Mission 2015 has been able to verify, screen people on Ebola virus diseases (EVD) and revealing precautionary measures to curtail the spread. An expert at the screening post clearly stated from all indicators and parameters that ORON Nation is Ebola virus disease free.
This is the infrared. It actually became popular with the coming of Ebola disease. So we are using it to check their temperature before they get into the room. These tests, we have not identified anybody, even though when they get inside, we still use the clinical thermometer to check their temperature.
So you are trying to say that ORON Nation is Ebola free?
The ORON Nation is Ebola free.
This has consolidated the hope had over World Health Organization's declaration. Kudos to ORON Development USA Medical Mission 2015.
Well, I think it's a very good thing, but what I have found is that there are a whole lot of people with problems and they do not know. I have seen several guys here with very high blood pressure and they don't seem to know. And I've seen kids with malnutrition, and I think we need a whole lot of health education to sensitize the people to the need for them to check themselves up and then to be conscious of their health, to be conscious of what they eat, and at a particular age to know that they've got to take their health seriously. So I think it's a very good thing. But if we sensitize the people in addition to this, it will help to go a very long way.
What do you say to them?
Oh, sure. It's a very good thing. And to know that, it's a sacrifice on their own part. So I think it's something very commendable.
It's a good success, yes. We've seen a lot of people and then I think they've benefited from it. So I think we wish we could do it more for them, even twice a year. But I don't know how that's possible.
I should say I have sadness and joy. I'm sad in the sense that we're going to go and not everybody will be seen. And I wish we were going to stay here longer. That's the saddest part of it. But I'm happy and joyful in the sense that few people have been served. A lot of children, people living with diseases, and I pray we are able to come here as many times as we can to help the people because this is where our heart is.
Ceremony. I wish to express my sincere appreciation to ORON Development Union USA for making it possible for this to happen. And to the people around here, I wish to thank them for coming out to see us and to receive this medical services. Well, I attribute the success to the volunteers, and especially the volunteers that came all the way from the United States, and also the volunteers that are working with Antwerp Rural Resources. I say a very big thank you to all of them.
And to God Almighty.
Thank you.
Drugs and glasses worth millions of naira and great thousands of dollars were given out free to the people. This project is a discovery that marks quantum leap forward in the fight against ill health in our nation. Coincidentally, over 2015 patients were dispensed with free medical treatment and health care in the 5 government areas of our nation this year, 2015. A second-time leader of ORON Development Union USA Medical Mission, Dr. Omo Ekanum, put this up in summary.
Medical mission sponsored by ORON USA in collaboration with Antwerp to cover all the 5 local government areas. OD is a non-profit organization, and what we actually do is we venture the project. So we are happy that we've been able to do this. We did it last year, and this year we have not done it. Today is the last day of the exercise. We see all ailments. We see upper respiratory, especially this time of the year that we're having catarrh and harmattan. So a lot of catarrh and upper respiratory infection. And we see hypertension, a lot of hypertension. We see diabetes. We see a lot of skin problems, both fungal and bacterial, which I'm attributing to the poor quality of water in the area. And we see some eye problems, this time not that prevalent as it was the last year. And we also included in the project is the extensive eye screening, which we had this time. We're lucky enough to have professionals that came in and do the screening and prescribe the glasses. We also have blood glucose testing. We have blood pressure screening. And then we have the usual thing that we've been doing, which is quite needed service, the HIV/AIDS testing. So, and nevertheless, the process has been going just perfectly okay. And I want to use this opportunity to thank ORON USA for constantly contributing to this very needed project. And I am sure that they are aware because I've gotten some feedback of how people feel about this project. And I'm encouraging them to go ahead to continue to do this project and take it to a higher level. This is my last year of doing this project, so I'm going to wrap it up now. This is it for me, and it's been a pleasure. And I want to also use this opportunity to thank my nurses, my volunteer nurses that came with me. I want to thank them and all the other volunteers and my family members that have really just stopped everything that they had to do just to support me during this time. So that's the crux of the story, and I feel the summary that the exercise has been very successful. Challenges, as usual, is a crowd control. But we've gotten used to it, and it's expected, because of the need. We can understand we have a short period of time to save such a population, so people will be irritable, they'll be anxious, and but this time around we were able to handle it a little bit better than last year. You have to be, it's a venture project, it's an altruistic act, it's something you do with love, If you don't have the passion for it, then you should not get involved, because it's very physically taxing, financially taxing, and there's limitation on what you can do with your time.
There is nothing more to express than to say, to God be the glory.
ORON Development Union USA 2015 Medical Mission has come to an end today, being the 9th of January 2015. I want to say sincerely that the people of ORON Nation are actually excited and happy over this exercise. This project has been a laudable one in human history. It is not always easy to talk about human lives and at the same time save human life. The ORON people at the United States of America have done what could be called in human history, save the people, save the lives. And this is what we have seen in this system. 2015 Medical Mission is start the hope for ORON Nation. We have lost everything politically, but we can say today, because of this medical mission, that all hope is not lost. That we have lost certain things in political terrain of Akwa Ibom State, but we still have to remain strong and healthy to fight back when it's time to fight back. We so much thank the people of ORON Nation who have come out to appreciate this kind gesture of the people of ORON Union in USA who have done so well to donate this, and those who have the love, the boldness to step out to receive this treatment. We also thank you for coming out. For the brothers and sisters in the United States of America who have done this to help the ORON people, we sincerely say thank you so very much. You've done wonderfully well. What one could never imagine in life is what you've done. Thank you for your help. Thank you for everything. Thank you and thank you.